Alright guys, Dokkan time. And today we're going to be doing some of the missions for the Inevitable Showdown Extra missions. I have already completed this, but I know that the 4 physical type mission is actually one of the more difficult ones. You have to have 4 physical type units on your team. You also have to be getting it done within 5 turns, and you have to do it without using support items. So the funny thing about the support item thing is that it doesn't count memories. Now, you're going to talk to the truth and anybody else, and they're going to be like, oh, no, you used a memory. That's an item. No, it's not an item. The game doesn't consider it an item. Just because the fan base loves to challenge themselves to a disgusting degree doesn't mean that you can't use an item, that you can't use a memory on this stage. So just keep that in mind. Now, I'm going to be doing that one, the 4 physical types specifically. I tried to do it all missions all at once, and I'm sure I could nafangle a way into doing it and get lucky, but I decided not to. If you really need to use 4 Android units, I mean, honestly, you can probably MacGyver a team in there, use items, and you'll be fine. That's not video needed. Within 4 turns without using any support items, that could definitely be difficult, which we will do in this video. And then we will not be doing the stage 2 with 1 of each typing, but we will be doing the first mission also, which is with Super Saiyans. So Super Saiyans, which is mission A, mission D for going with, 4 turns without using any items, and then mission E for 4 physical types within 5 turns without it using any items. So I did pre-record this, so I'm just going to play this. This is going to be within 5 turns. This is the turn 1 right here. The team you were using, you can see, has some questionable units, probably. God Goku, Bardock, and Vegito. Yes, Vegito. So Vegito is just there purely to tank normals. If he gets hit with a super, he's probably dead. Unless it's against this GERO. He might live from GERO just because he has type advantage. God Goku, obviously fine, but mine is not built for damage. And then the Bardock is there for just defense and supportive purposes. I just felt like he was a nice little physical to throw onto the team that is also a Super Saiyan, so it helps out, you know. On the right side of the screen, you can see the stats of the enemy. You got 19 here with 20 million HP. His normals are 250k. So keep an eye on how much damage your units are doing. He does 625 super attack damage. Or 625k super attack damage. He cannot be stunned, sealed, or disabled. And then you have GERO, who does 280 normal attacks, and then has a 700k super attack. So as you can see, you're not going to die from the first stage. I mean, even if the supers go off, majority of these units will live. Like right here. I mean, he's super attacking Bardock. Bardock only gets hit for like 66. I think that was the first hit, too, so. Now we're on turn 2 with the Super Saiyan trios. My Super Saiyan trio is only 55%. So, I mean, he's bare minimum. As you can see here, I chose to go with the plan of, okay, I'm going to keep them both on the rotation so that I can activate both of their freaking active skills onto this on the second phase at the same time. I did that on purpose because I didn't want to lose the unit to being thrown off to rotation. If I had thrown off the Super Saiyan trio right there, I would not have seen the unit until turn 5. Turn 5 would have been too late, so it was just like a matter of, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to throw them off. They're going to do plenty fine right here, right now. Obviously, the issue right now that's happening is that mine is 55%. The friend trio has built dodge and additional, which means that we're not getting crits. A single one of the super attacks, if they had crit, would have killed 19. Would have killed. I cannot emphasize enough that you should not be building the Super Saiyan trio with additionals. You should be building them with crit. They already have built-in additionals, guys. This is just taking so much longer because there's no crits going off. This would have been done on the first attacking slot, if not the first attack from the second slot. We would not have even seen Sword of Hope Trunks right here even attacking if either of these units had more crit. So, now we're going on to turn 3. Kefla is here. She's going to do some decent damage, although I will admit Kefla can be a little weak when she's not on a proper team. So there's that to keep in mind. She will be defensively a little difficult. Dr. GERO and Android 19 have 390k normals, and they have a I'm just going to say 1.1 million super. It's 1,092,000. So you can see that attack stat, though. 17 million attack stat. I think she might honestly have one of the highest attacking stats in Global right now. 18 million. She's not even, like, she doesn't have any of her links going off. She's got, like, 1 link? Maybe 2? Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle? Like, she doesn't have any links going off, man. She's crazy. She's wild. But yeah, you can see right here, she's about to take a buttload of damage because she didn't dodge. Kefla is a dodge or die unit. She is, she's a freaking, she's Gundam Wing with the Buster Rifle, but she's like getting torn apart from her own damage almost. Like, that's how much of a glass cannon she is. So, but she does her job. She does her job, gets the work done. We're going to have them down by half of their health here. Because they supered in slot 1, I know that they're not going to super at all for the rest of the turn. So Vegito is safe in slot 3. I have no reason to worry about him. He's nullifying a whole bunch of damage reduction on normals, so he's safe, even though he has type disadvantage. We're going to go into the last phase here. This is phase 4. This is phase 4. So this is turn 4, and we have not used any items. It's on a Super Saiyan team. It has 4 physical type units, and we just activate 1 of the actives and just obliterate 19 and 20 with no issues whatsoever. And even if we didn't do enough damage on the turn prior, on turn 3, the second active would have killed. And even if that didn't happen, we would have massacred the crap out of Dr. GERO in 19. It would have been no contest, no questions asked. Been super easy to do at that point. So, but yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I just really wanted to show that this was doable for several of the missions. So yeah, I hope that this helped you guys out how to make a team to get some of these missions done. Maybe it did or didn't. If you know, if you didn't use this team, let me know what team you did use. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day and a good night.